G'day guys, Crypto here from Cryptogasmic. Today is January 12, 2021. So some big moves happening in Bitcoin at the moment. Had the big dip the other day after a massive extension. So I want to take a look at where the next possible move could be. We've been doing some really big trades over the last few days. Just put this on silent. And I want to have a look at Bitcoin now because something interesting is really happening. So let's take a look right now. So what is happening with Bitcoin over the coming weeks, the coming days? Let's have a quick little look and I'll explain to you what I see. So I'm looking here on the, I'm going to look on the 3-hour chart just for now. So after our huge run up here, so we can see that we had our huge resistance, which then turned into support for a little while. And you can see the minute it broke here, we fell into resistance. And we're looking at couple of points here. So first of all, we broke our trend resistance. Then we broke our EMA resistance, our 50-day, which is our fast moving average. But then we found support very nicely, quickly at 30,800 or something like that, right on the blue EMA, which is a good sign. So as a correction, right, we took a 26% downside from there to here. So almost making the double bottoms in this area here, which is a very, very strong support area. And you can see we had all the consolidation there before the breakout, right? And all we did was play these consolidation patterns. We just traded these consolidations the whole way, okay? So as soon as the consolidation broke out, we got in. As soon as the consolidation broke out, we get in, okay? So that's how we've been playing this. So we've had a very clear ascending wedge through here, which has now become resistance. Right, even if we, right there like that. So right on, let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, that's some pretty gnarly wicks. So let's kind of go from here up through there. So you can see that's our trading panel. So I wouldn't really go too short on Bitcoin unless we break through this EMA and through this double bottom pattern here. If we fall through here, then we may fall down into this consolidation area through here, which would be the 26 to 28,000 retest. Everything right now is looking good. We've still got green clouds everywhere. 3-hour, 6-hour, 12. However, once we start getting down to the 1 hour, we can see that our fast moving average is now, the red has crossed into the blue. So the 1 hour then turns over to the 3-hour, turns over to the 6-hour. This is the way that it rolls. So where are we now? So we can forget about this, these trading patterns. So the big question that I get asked, are we going up or is it going to fall down? For me, I don't really care. Obviously, I wish and I hope it goes up because my portfolio goes up. But if we look at it on the 1 hour, we are now in resistance. But let's look at it on the 4-hour. Okay? Let's look at it on the 3-hour because we get a few more candles in there. So we are now in resistance there. However, if we look at the daily, we're still very, very, very bullish. All we've done is move right away from the green cloud, and now we're just making a move back in. So how far is that cloud going to be? So let's have a look. I like to use the that. So right now, no, we'll keep that top line there. So right now, this is the way I'm looking at it. Now this could be an A, B, C, which would go something like, maybe back into the, maybe, something like A. Sorry, let me just pull this up. This could be something like this. We could have A, B, and then a C breakthrough down through here, down to this consolidation, the 26. So that is one possibility that we have to keep in our mind. We have to have every possibility. We may get an extension, but an extension doesn't become valid until we clear these top lines there. So I'm going to keep that there, okay? Because what we're doing is we're creating a new trading channel, okay? So something like, I like those, yeah, right there. Oops, let's put a horizontal ray there. Okay, so we kind of like right through there. So we get rid of that green. I don't know why it doesn't disappear. Yeah, so this green line here. Now, what we're always looking for is areas of confluence, a couple of areas that match. So we've got our white bottoms from over here. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a very strong area through there, okay? So we're bouncing out of the bottom of the green cloud as well, and we're bouncing off the EMA. So for me, those signs are all very bullish right now. What's going to happen after this consolidation area? So this is why I don't think it's a smart idea to be trading, buying or selling Bitcoin right now. If it falls through, you get a better price. And if it goes to the up, you are going to get a worse price, but you're more secure, all right? So what we can look at is a few things here now. So let's get rid of this line for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at our current downtrend, which is that. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas of resistance. And this is why I tell people not to buy, because look, you bought the dip, oh, we've got a bit of a green one, let's run. So you get to there, all of a sudden it finds the resistance, it turns around, and it comes down here, people panic, they sell, and then when they sell, it bounces again. So don't trade the consolidations, guys. I don't, that's not the way I do it. So we have that pattern there. We have an obvious uptrend happening through here. I'm going to take those big wicks out of play. This wick here. And that's purely because if it does break through, I don't want to miss it. And what I would do, so what I'll do is this one as a confirmation one. All right, and then what I would do is through the body there. Okay. So you can see the points that they're going to hit the resistance and the support are pretty similar. So what I'm looking for here, and what we're doing now is we're starting to create a new upward channel. So once this starts to happen, right, at some point this is going to become bearish. So what I would think is probably going to happen here, right? We may get a bounce out of here to the upside. All right, so what would happen in that situation is we're going to go sideways, 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 break up. We may get some resistance on that EMA, okay? We will then meet that resistance line again and maybe travel up this way. At which point, we're either going to break through or we're going to tank down again, okay? So as traders, what we want to do is we want to catch these potential swings, okay? So right now, that's what we're trying. So what I'm waiting for is the break of this pattern, okay? So I like the fact that it's still all green, okay? I like the fact that there's still separation between our red and our blue. However, the 1 hour has crossed. For us to go move an upwards situation, that needs to turn around and undo that 1 hour situation, okay? So we've also got these bottoms and these bottoms here. I'm not going to draw too many lines. So we want to wait because we've got double bottoms there, we've got bottoms there, and we've got tops here. So this whole area is very, very choppy right now, and it's very risky to go either way, to be brutally honest, okay? So what I'm looking for inside of this channel Let's just change the colors. Okay, so the orange is our channel that we're currently traveling in. Okay, the white is a potential one as well. We'll get rid of that just for the sake of this. Okay, we'll change the trend line to yellow. My trend lines are usually always yellow. Right, okay. And then we're going to mark this as red as a warning sign to watch out for. So we have to take all of this into consideration when we're making these videos, okay? So let's do something. If this is in fact a new leg up, we can run a Fibonacci on this. We've had a first impulsive wave, okay, all the way to the bottom. So in this case, we would do something like this. So this is one possibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe into there. Okay, so this is one way we're going to look at this. And then what we're going to do, so that would mean if that's the situation and it stays that way, that means the ultimate buying area is in there, which really coincides with our trend line, okay? So, however, the problem is if we come down and that falls through, we're going to be stuck going long in a short position. So what we want to do is we want to wait for the breakout, which is probably more this line. Okay, so our yellow line coming down, our tops are there. So that would confirm to me that we are on the way up. I would really confirm it then after we break this line. So we'll get all this drawn, okay? Because what we really want is as much confirmation as possible. You can take a risk and you get a better entry, but I like to have a bit more confirmation, right? So then what we're going to do is draw some lines on potential targets. So look at that, the way that target hits right on these tops over here, okay? And then we're looking at here, we're looking at our double tops, and then if we break through there, we're looking to there, all right? So let's get rid of this and have a look at what we've got now. Okay, so the way to play this right now, if that breaks through, we're then going to look, we're not going to get into the trade, and we're going to relook at things at 30,800 down in here. All right, this is all the scenarios. I don't know which way it's going to go right now, but this is how we trade this. This is how I'm going to play this, okay? So we have our ascending wedge, which will eventually turn. Now here's another thing. We're starting an ascending wedge after a downward pattern. So what will usually happen out of these ascending wedges, 9 times out of 10, is we get this bang and it usually continues down. But not always, so we need to get confirmation of that, okay? So if the 5 waves are going to play out, that should take us back to these tops, this consolidation. So we've got a chance here to make a, where is it? To make a, if we get in here and we get all the way to here, that's a 13% trade at 5x leverage. That's almost 70%. So it's worth waiting. And if we go short, we can make some money that way as well. So what we're looking for is the break of this yellow line, okay, which is going to be here, the white one, okay? So we'll put that. That will be the perfect entry if green for entry, red for exit. So that will be the perfect entry if we're to play this. Then our targets, first one is here, okay, which is here with these double tops would be 38,246. This is in the bullish scenario. These are the fib lines, 40,209. those tops around about 41,386. And then we're getting really bullish, 42,524 and a new all-time high. Now, is that going to happen? I don't know. So what I can tell you, we had a big retracement there. After that falls through, the next major support is this area here. Is this area here from 28 to 25. But we're going to look at that if we fall there. Okay. Right now, we're focusing on this consolidation coil area. You can really see it more on the one. So, and there's another area of confluence, the bottom of the red cloud. So if it is to push through, it needs to push through the EMA, both EMAs and the bottom of the red cloud. Okay. So really, what you want to do, if you want to be really safe, you wait for this green line to break and get in there. Okay. For me, if it breaks this downward, I'm going to go in and I'm going to be aware that I have resistance here. So I might get in and have to get out straight away. I may have to get in again, and then it may take 2 or 3 times. This is why it's really good to just be in one trade to maximum. So now if that falls to the downside, if this goes through and breaks down, the first short, so we could get in there short at 33, and we're looking down for the 30,800 mark, right, which would be 7% at 5 times leverage, 35% profits. All right, and with the potential of falling all the way to this double down here at 28, and then with the potential to fall all the way down. So I want to be in a position where I'm making money no matter what way it goes. Now, the other thing is, so map out that breakout, guys. All the coins are setting up the same way. Okay, so here's OMG. You can see I've got all my stuff mapped out everywhere. Let's get rid of all of this. We see we made 5 waves and we've made that big retracement. 1, 2, all the way down. So trading is all about timing, but now we're making a new impulsive wave, but we also made an impulsive wave here. Difference is it did a full retrace, right? Also, we did a nice run up here. But then look what happened. If you chase this and you bought up here, right, somewhere on this side, now you're holding this. And nobody holds that. They get out. I mean, you get liquidated anyway. So trading really is all about timing. So the timing right now, at this particular moment, where we're at is this. OMG, let's have a look, right? We go to the bottom of that green. I like to go from the bottom of the bodies to the top of the green. Right, so look, perfect. Okay, so we've held a perfect 61.8 retracement. Now, this is either going to curl around and come all the way down, or it's going to continue. So we need to be aware of that. All right. So we set ourselves up for both scenarios right now. Okay, so again, we have our very solid downtrend for resistance. I'm just showing you how this is setting up on nearly all coins. You can go through and then just whenever they break, pick your coins. Last night we did a trade on ADA, and it actually moved faster than Bitcoin did. That's why I got into ADA rather than Bitcoin. It broke faster, it was closer, it just ran faster, and we did a really good trade last night. So that's our resistance line there. Right now, I would say that's a very strong support line. So any minute that is also going to break, okay? So any break to that upside, you've got to keep in mind. You've got to get through EMA resistance, bottom of the cloud resistance, blue EMA resistance. You've got to get through all of that. So you might get in and it might turn around and come back down. Be prepared for that. Be prepared. There's nothing wrong with getting in and having to get out at zero. Don't let it go through and average down and think you just get out of the trade, right? Just get out of the trade and maybe buy back. So if that breaks through, we get through there, we get through that. Then we got this double top over here to contend with. Then we got this double top here to contend with. And then we got these. So those will be our lines, all right, just to show you. So we've also, in an ascending wedge pattern here, aren't we? Look, pretty strong one through there as well. All right, so we're going to zigzag our way so we can break through this blue EMA. That's going to be a good thing. So let's just map it quickly as if it's bullish. Okay, we did it from there to there like that. Then we take our Elliott waves and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which gets us back to those tops right there. So what I would do is I would take my profits a little bit in. I'd probably go around about there for my 5th wave. Okay, so that's how we're going to play that. I mean, you can see this breaking down now right in front of us, and there it goes, right? So then for confirmation of that, we want to see like a smaller candle, maybe the 30-minute candle. And we want that to, it's about to open a new candle. Now that's opened below that. So that could be a possible trade entry to go. All right, guys, so hopefully I upload this and it gets to you in time. Right? Don't forget you can join our Facebook group, Crypto Curious or Cryptogasmic. I'm giving everybody a free 2-week trial to our signals, our VIP chat, the training videos. Everything is there. We're having so many big winners lately. So come and join us. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be back again soon with another video very soon. From cryptogasmic.com, take care.